Hello, my chosen one, star seeds in Neurodivergent. I hope you're doing extremely well today. Today, we're going to be talking about the disruption of the matrix. Yesterday, I was about my business, having a good time, going to the store to buy some pastries. I see flashing lights behind me, and I realize that I'm being pulled over. Now, typically where I come from, I would start to feel a little bit of panic, thinking that I was doing something wrong. But then it occurred to me, I'm just buying some pastries. I'm not even doing anything out of the ordinary. Why am I even getting nervous? Cop comes over, talks to me in a pleasant voice, but gives me a bunch of citations. The citations themselves didn't even make any sense because that's how I bought the car. And the car was registered. So you're telling me that there were two safeties that failed before the car got to my possession in order to be on the streets. It's almost like they don't want anyone to have any type of individuality. And the only reason why I was pulled over is because my car looks luxurious. And I look very young, and I shouldn't be driving it. That's the life of the chosen one, star seeds in Neurodivergent. We go through this all the time. And then they realize that they can't undo all the work that we have done. Regardless of what that cop thinks, or anyone thinks for that matter, they can't undo the thousands of push-ups that you have done in your life. They can't undo the hundreds of books that you have read. They can't make you unlearn how to ride a motorcycle or how to operate a firearm. Those are things that are just natural to you. As crazy as it sounds, it seems that they try their best to come and disrupt you when you're doing something of great importance. That's why you have to ignore the matrix. It doesn't even make any sense why that would happen on that specific day when there are real criminals out there doing crime that the cops should really be hunting down, to be honest. But here we are, a little old me, the chosen one, who's just minding his business, somehow attracted the negativity towards me. But the crazy thing is I handled it so well that it almost seemed like it didn't make any sense. And that is what happens when you have the proper frequency. As you can see today, the weather is a little bit on and off. It's the 4th of July, and I find that it's a little bit odd that in the middle of the summer, I just experienced a hailstorm. That's to show you that the matrix is changing and things are shifting around. So, don't lose hope, my chosen ones. We do the hard things so we don't have to do them later in life. And as I said, they can't undo all the things that we have done. Eventually, the trail that you go walking on, there's a person that's going to see you and recognize you and notice that you've been going there for almost 30, 90, 130 days straight. And they have no choice but to put respect on the fact that you always take care of this 3D avatar by any means necessary. This is the life, and this is the way we live as chosen ones. And I'm just here to give you some words of encouragement, because even when all that happened with the police pulling me over, and you can feel like the whole world is falling down on you, chosen ones, just know that it goes down before it goes parabolic. And when things go parabolic, life starts to look really, really good. And people start wondering, how can you afford all these beautiful items that you have? Just remember, you're always the weakest when you're getting stronger. So be safe, my chosen ones. I'll see you around. And don't ignore the 3D synchronicities, such as hailstorms on a hot summer day on the 4th of July, which is not a coincidence that the timeline is shifting around. Be prepared and stay on top of your game. Stay hydrated and have fun. I'll see you in the next one, my chosen ones. Peace.